one. Logan, get out of here. Okay. Having a nice sit with my friend Stuart today.
All right, yeah. Here we go. What's going on?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Trashfire Podcast. My name is Caleb, and I'm here with my closeted straight friend Stuart.
Hi. What makes you think I'm closeted straight?
It's just another way to say you're gay.
Oh. Really? What? I mean, okay.
Okay, you think of stupid stuff for the intro sometimes, so today I wanted to make something stupid for the intro.
Okay. And next time I'll have to outdo you in terms of stupid. Wombology.
We're gonna get copyright strikes for that.
They don't have a copyright on the term WMBO. That's a name. You can't copyright names.
This is Viacom we're talking about.
Oh. So, what is new with you today, Caleb?
Well, let's see. We had a couple days off because the nerd-ass juniors were taking SATs.
Hey.
What's new with you, Stu?
Well, I don't know whether I hate myself or I love myself. It's like, it's a weird in-between time, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not a person to come to for help with that because I'm not anywhere near stable myself.
All right, so fans of the podcast, send us your advice on how to deal with depression. Don't.
So Stuart.
Yeah.
Other than the usual paradox of self-hatred and self-love, how's your day going?
It's going good. Back to school, back to school. How does that feel for you?
It's always.
Yeah.
Because the couple days off are always really nice, but then when we have to go back to school, I don't really want to do that. But also, this is where I can see my people.
Yeah, this is where the people hang out. This is where we see those people, and they make us better people in the end. Or maybe make us worse people. We don't know yet.
Who knows? I'll probably make people worse people.
No. Well, maybe other people, but not me. I'm better for knowing
you. That's sad.
Okay, so, Caleb, I want to know your opinion on the American education system.
It's our podcast. Our podcast, a trash fire.
A trash fire. You heard it here first, folks. The American education system, led by Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos, is a trash fire.
Yeah, standardized education is bad.
Yeah, so we didn't take standardized tests yesterday.
We didn't.
But a majority of the students at our school did. How do you feel about the SAT, ACT, and CMAS, Colorado's education, Colorado's benchmark test that you can opt out of?
I don't mind the SAT and I don't mind the ACT.
I mean, it's good benchmarks. You kind of have to do it. It's just how you get into college. It could be improved, but
it could be better. See, the thing that's kind of nice for me is that I'm personally pretty apt towards. I have an aptitude for that kind of testing.
Yeah. I'm a lot better at standardized testing than I am in doing homework on time.
Yeah. And so, I don't mind doing standardized tests, but it's not good for a lot of people.
It's not good for a lot of people, and we want to help other people.
I mean, you want to help other people.
I mean, I feel a moral obligation to try and better the American education system because it has been my own personal hell for the last 12 years of my life.
Yeah. I don't like it. It's a bad system.
It's a bad system. It could be better.
I have better things to do with my life than fixing it.
Yeah, you got a good point. I mean, if I happened to meet the future president and got made the Secretary of Education, what if I became the Secretary of Education? What would I do? I would probably make it so we always have pizza in cafeterias on Fridays, and kids don't have to pay for it because
you're a communist.
Yes.
You call me faggot.
Communist education. That's a great idea.
That's stupid.
Okay.
We talked about communism last week, Stu.
Okay. What do we talk about this week?
No, I guess the thing is, we just need to make standardized education less
Cancerous.
Yeah, less cancerous. It's really oppressive the way it is now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, you have to take 4 years of English.
And it kind of sets you up to be a factory worker.
Yeah, it's a very like 16th century industrial revolution system.
Yeah.
Where basically, if you want to get anywhere, you need to work harder and not smarter, and that's just not the way the system is.
Whatever we're doing now, we're doing it wrong. Were you ever a Boy Scout, Cub Scout, any?
I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me if I was a Boy Scout.
Okay. Well, the reason I was a Boy Scout is because it was heavily involved with the Mormon Church, and I was
a Mormon.
Yeah, I was a Mormon for 14, 15 years. Anyways, Boy Scouts. It was awesome. We went whitewater rafting in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And I was, everyone was on the raft, and I was on a canoe with my buddy. And then it started raining.
It started raining.
It started getting cold. It started getting windy.
That's what happens when it rains.
It starts tilting. Then it started hailing. Every inch of my body hurt every other second because there was giant rocks of hail falling on me. And then the whitewater raft that everyone was on started turning to shore so they could get under the bridge. And I was like, okay, I'll start turning too. And then, boom, canoe falls over, and then I'm going downstream.
Stuart, that's a very dramatic... That's...
Sans canoe. I'm bolting down this river, and then they throw a life preserver. I grab it. They pull me back, and then we got back to camp, and then I called my mom, and I was like, I want to go home.
I want to go home. Okay, that was an interesting story.
That was an interesting story. I could have probably made it funnier. How uncensored can I be? Because I have another story, but it's a little more raunchy.
Stuart, it's our podcast.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Okay. Well, raunchy. So did I tell you about the stripper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the uncensored version of that story as well.
Yeah. Did I talk about that in the podcast?
Yeah, you told that story last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a bad memory, so I write down all my funny stories in a little notes folder called jokes. So, this is a funny story that I could tell. Hey, so, when I was a sophomore, I wanted to go to homecoming.
Okay.
By myself.
By yourself.
And this was in Utah, so it was like a little. It was more on the conservative side of things. This high school.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy my homecoming tickets, and you got a good deal if you went as a couple. And I was like, boom, I can get the ACLU up in this if they don't give me the cheaper tickets if I have a gay lover coming instead of a straight lover. So I go up and I'm like, hey, I need to buy some couple tickets. I'm bringing a guy. His name is Jeremy. Jeremy didn't exist. And they're like, you can't bring a boy to get the couple tickets. And I'm like, waboom! And I was like, well, guess what?
I'm gay.
And then I froze. And I was like, Jeremy doesn't exist. I can't use Jeremy to be my ACLU significant other victim that I can take to the Supreme Court of the United States of America. I don't have a Jeremy to help me change the face of this nation. So I was like, okay, I'll just take a single person ticket. That's how I went to homecoming all sad.
I see. Let's see. I don't like school dances.
Yeah, have you ever been to one?
I've been to
All of them?
no.
But
Sophomore year, I went to like 3 school dances, and I hated all of them.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not because
Did
it's
you
just
go
I don't
with,
like school dances.
Did you go with GF?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I went to prom sophomore year.
Oh. Oh, she was an older woman?
Yeah. Stuart.
Ooh. Caleb. 2K18 confirmed Caleb likes older women.
Stuart, were you not here? No.
I was here the second half of sophomore year, but I didn't know any of
Okay.
most people. I was under the influence most of sophomore year.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So, like, I had a girlfriend, and we went to, like, most of the school dances during my sophomore year.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned I don't like school dances.
What don't you like about them? The sweatiness, the school gym, or?
It's like an assembly, but there's music on top of the incredibly loud people.
And people expect you to dance.
Yeah, and I don't do that.
And then they play Journey at the end. Okay. In my 2.5 years going here, I've been to several school dances. Not all of them, but several. And at the end of every single one, when they turn the lights on, they play Journey.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, but I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I got lit the first time they played it.
Do they play the same song?
They play the exact same song, Don't Stop Believing.
Well, that's basically
That's the whitest song.
That's the quintessential high school dance song.
Yeah, but they always play it when they turn the lights on, and it never changes. I'm proud. I was proud and like, oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna dance to it first time, and then it played the second time, and then the third time, and then I was like, what the hell? Why can't they play a better song? There are better songs out there.
There are much better songs than Journey's Don't Stop Believing.
What is your favorite song to dance to?
Stuart.
Yeah.
I don't dance.
Well, okay. If you picture yourself at the club, going clubbing.
Stuart, I don't do clubbing.
Okay, who's your celebrity crush?
That's a good question, Stu. Who was my celebrity crush?
Okay, well, let's just say. That's a tangent. We'll come back to it later. Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
You're going with. She brought you to the club and she wants you to dance. And you're not gonna not dance because
Gal Gadot wants me to dance.
Yeah, exactly. So, what would your song of choice be? Do you ever dance by yourself?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't really dance anywhere.
What song makes you bob your head the most? Like, oh yeah, I feel this song.
Borderlands 2 music.
Ooh.
Crib of the Necrodancer.
Ooh, okay.
What's that one called? The First Floor song.
Okay. I feel ya.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, what gets... Okay. It's overplayed because everyone's played this game. But the main theme for Skyrim gets me so hype. You know?
Come on, that's another copyright strike in this video.
Okay. But you just get so pumped because, like, yeah, I'm a dragonborn. Yeah, I'm going to kill some dragons. Okay, but anyways.
But, like, the thing about... I like it. It's okay.
It's okay? But it doesn't get you, like, super pumped?
Not really.
Okay.
I have a weird thing about... No, it's not Blizzard games. Bethesda games. Is that I enjoy them, like, to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something about them that just feels, like, oddly disingenuous.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way, but the opposite, where I couldn't get into The Witcher,
Okay.
but I got so hard into Fallout and Skyrim. Like, I have The Witcher with, like, 5 hours total, and I've had it for months. Okay, back to Celebrity Crush. Have you had time to think about it?
I'm the least interesting human being alive, Stuart.
Okay, well, no, you're not, because I care about you, and don't feel bad about yourself. Anyways. Okay, if... maybe not Celebrity Crush, Character Crush.
Character crush?
Yeah.
Judy Hopps. I want to fuck the bunny.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fuck the bunny. Fuck, I don't know, Stu.
Well, mine is, right now, at least, Tom Holland from Spider-Man.
Okay.
I mean, would you... I don't know how to put this. If you could look any way you want, would you want to look like Tom Holland?
I don't know. Like, he's real skinny and he's kind of buff, but
yeah, and it's like the anime combo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like...
And he's British, so it's like triple trifecta. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I pose questions to straight dudes about their man crush. If you could look any way, would you look like this person? And that's the easiest way to do it because it's the easiest way to beat around the bush. If you were gay, who would you like to
Stephen Amell. Stephen Amell. The Green Arrow.
The what?
The Green Arrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's lit, yeah.
All right, Stuart. I think we should probably get going.
It looks like that time. Well, this has been an enlightening thing. Enlightening time. We talked about the American education system. We talked about boats. We talked about divorce. And we talked
about fucking the bunny.
Yeah. We talked about celebrity crushes. And before that, we talked about... What was that? We talked about dancing and songs.
Dancing and songs.
All right.
Talked about how I'm the least interesting person.
No. Okay. There are less interesting people than you, for sure. You're a good, like, anyone who has had their parents divorced are a little bit more interesting for it, I think.
Okay.
So, you've had your parents divorced.
Okay, maybe
you're more interesting than...
Okay, I'm the least interesting person to party with.
Okay. I might give you tangents to that, but I've never partied with you, so that remains to be seen. Graduation night, it's going to be lit.
Okay, everybody, we will see you next week.
See you next week.
I hope you enjoy your day.
Yeah, I do too. This has been Stuart Richardson.
And I'm Caleb.
Signing out.
Boop.
Boop.
You need to stop clapping because I never edit these parts out.